Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Tokyo Revengers. It is I, your sadistic spirit guide Yokai Poppy Wolf, back to bring you some of that goodness that is the Tokyo's Revengers anime, man. And wow, this episode had me in a fucking shookness, dude. Like, okay, off the bat, I think I want to do the episodes a little less structured. I probably might do them a little bit more discussion videos. That way we can have fun and I can just kind of blur my thoughts and stuff. I have so many videos to do today, so I can't go to every detail, but I do want to talk about stuff. So, Kazutora and Mikey-kun, what exactly happened? Before, I didn't even see the previews for next week's episodes, but if I have to guess, Mikey probably, but not betrayed him, but left him behind. And Kazutora took the fall and got put in juvenile hall. We know Kazutora was in juvenile hall for a while, and he does blame Mikey for this. And since Baji is like his best friend in the Toman group, it would only make sense. And it makes me think, were there supposed to be 6 division captains then? Because we know that there's 5. Oh, we were explained that there's 4 division captains. Or no, there's 4. There's 4 divisions. Right, 4 divisions. There's 4 divisions for 5 divisions. There's supposed to be 6 divisions, but we would know that we couldn't assume that Kazutora was supposed to be the 6th division captain. We don't know what really happened, but we can only speculate that it's due to Mikey-kun. I don't the word interference should not be used, but I do want to reiterate that it could be somewhat alluded, not used, but alluded. Wow, this episode, other than like thinking what's gonna come next, I'm very shocked that Hanuma is the acting leader of Valhalla. I thought Valhalla was already gonna be a gang that was significantly around longer than both Mobius and Toman, but it seems like they've been around for quite a while now. Just so much in this episode that I want to just unpack. One is the fact that we finally got the breakdown of the gang, how it works, thanks to Takemichi's buddy, who explained that when it comes to Toman, it's short for Tokyo Majin. The founding members, of course, are Mitsuya, Baji, Draken, Mikey, Peichin, and what's the other guy's name? Jesus Christ, I'm gonna forget it now. Peichin, Mitsuya. Okay, whatever. Those are the founding members. All 5 members. Yeah, basically, yeah. If I'm forgetting one, I'm sorry. And then, of course, one of the other founding members was Kazutora, and they've just they're not with it anymore. Every division captain has their own vice captain. Of course, Mikey being the leader of Toman, his vice captain being Draken. And their own individual, groups, of course. We got the breakdown of it. I've really enjoyed it because it really does put into perspective like the powerhouses that comes with being vice captain and captain and commander and vice commander. Like it does definitely put the ranks in order, that we're able to see not such of a power scale, but we're able to kind of get a hint. We do know that Hanuma is the acting leader of Valhalla, but he's not the actual leader. The actual leader has no face. We've yet to see who it is. I truly believe it's Kisuke, but that's just me. I believe Kisuke is actually the true leader of Valhalla, but he's just making sure that he's not in the picture at the moment. While that's going on, Kazutora ends up going to the school, picks up Takemichi, takes him to the hearing of Baji, who's trying to join the Valhalla. And the whole point of Takemichi's mindset is, how do I bring this guy back from this side? It just seems like Baji's way far gone, and it really makes you think, how is Takemichi gonna do this? Like, Baji seems convinced to stick by his friend over the loyalty that he has for Mikey and all the other group members. Again, this being the group that at the end of the day came together as friends to be their own group, to be their own gang, to stand up for what they believe in their dreams. And I don't really believe it's as cut and dry as Mikey-kun hurt Kazutora. I think there's gonna be more the story than we're gonna initially get, especially with the you know, the little flashback that we get introduced to the end of the episode, and we'll probably continue like through the whole of next episode. I don't know what's going to occur from all this, but I can only assume that this is going to be huge to play in on why you know, Baji feels like Mikey-kun betrayed him. And remember, there's an internal conflict that they're speaking of too, and I think it might have been whether to keep Kazutora in Toman after the thing he did. Well, we don't know what he did though. That is the serious question. So much stuff to like think about and really unpack from this episode, man. It is insane. Other than that, this episode really doesn't have a lot to go on. It does make you think, how is takemichi gonna pull this off? That is the big, like, that's the big, I want to say theme of this kind of season, but it is like, how is he going to prove to Baji, somebody who is swearing his loyalty to his friend, his best friend over his friends, again being that they're all friends, I assume, he's swearing one loyalty of one friend to the other, and it's gonna cause a whole big uproar. We do know that he needs to get Baji back in the gang way before the fight between Valhalla goes down. Valhalla has them outnumbered at least by, they're at least half stronger than what Toman actually has. Toman has 150 members, Valhalla has around 300 members, and it is dangerous to even assume that they're gonna have any chance of winning, especially with those numbers against those numbers. I productively seeing Valhalla being in the very lead of this, especially with Hanuma, somebody who's the acting commander and is very much shown that he and Mikey can go head to head, which is something that I haven't seen in a while. And to see Mikey can get pushed and to be, you know, to be fought with is definitely a merit to somebody, because I really do believe that, you know, all the other members of the Toman gang are very much powerful, but I think there's a clear distinction between like Mikey, Draken, and then the rest of the captains. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could see the big divide between all of them. That being said, like, not so much in this important this episode. We do get a breakdown of Toman, which was good to like kind of understand the ranking system of it. We do see outside of Kazutora and Baji's relationship, in the sense that they're able to kind of allude to this idea that Toman, the idea that Mikey-kun being supposedly like this savior in Toman, like this god figure, while to very much the members of Valhalla, he's the enemy, he's their devil. And the name Valhalla too, being the headless angel, is such an interesting concept, that there are these beings that like have been forgotten. This headless angel, this immortal being with no face, no true no new true head to lead them, I would say. It is an interesting concept for a gang name, and I think that's the one thing I really loved about this show, is the gang names. Like, they're very much an interesting depiction of what they believe. You know, Mobius being somewhat like of the like this Mobius strip, you know, having to somewhat be connected to time and enjoying like that kind of idea. Valhalla being like this idea of religion, like this, like these gods going up against each other. It's an interesting tidbit. One would even say that Kazutora is essentially the Lucifer of the group, the fallen angel, and you know, Baji is one of the angels who turn their backs on God to go follow Lucifer. It seems like that's very much what they're going with the story, in the very least. I don't know. These are just little things I like to think about. This episode, I'm sorry, this review is going to be very interesting. I just wanted to make it more discussion-y, talking about like the very much appearance of like the situation at hand. Like, the whole thing is they're gonna kill Mikey. They're gonna kill the former god that they've somewhat swore their loyalty to originally. And I'm really excited for this next background episode. I think there's so much to unpack and so much to learn from the childhood that they all grew up together. Again, them all being 12 and 13. I'm very much interested to see what will occur from all of this. That being said, guys, it is your boy Poppy Wolf, the sadistic spirit guide Yokai, saying peace out, and I will catch you all in the next episode of Tokyo Revengers. Adios.